So we already qualified Group A. We actually had 3-2, 2-3, 4-1, and 4-1 as my scores. So not horrible. The 3-2 and the 2-3 were with different lineups. Well, each of those had a different lineup, and then also the 4-1s had same lineup as each other, but different than the other two as well. So I used 3 different lineups, and the 4-1 ones obviously did the best, and they did the best with Gold Ship. Teo did 2 and 3, even though Teo actually won a race. But she just runs out of stamina because I did not get Maestro, which is a problem. If she had Maestro, I think Teo would have actually been my strongest because she has medium and turf S and really good stats. But instead, Taiki ends up being my strongest because she essentially has similar but slightly worse stats with Maestro. So it's kind of just how it worked out. And there's too many debuffers to get by with only 1 energy recovery skill. And then this gold ship got a bunch of seconds, but didn't actually win any, and this is the one that went 3 and 2. Taiki I used all the time, Nice Nature I used all the time, and then this is the new gold ship I used, which is, I don't really like this one, but it actually won 3 races. And it won 3 races simply because it had 2 gold recoveries and 1100 stamina. And now I have actually a better one, I think. It's like 1060 stamina, but like 1150 speed and 750 power. And 2 points of left-handed for more speed as well. I think Spring Runner is also speed. But it's pretty similar to this. I guess I can show it. And we'll just get into it. Switch this. This is what I was using, and now we're gonna use this. I think. Yeah, left-handed. Left-handed standard. I do like the casual murmur. I think like a casual 1-point debuff is not horrible on certain runners. Like if I was running Agnes or Air Groove or Grass Wonder, I would consider it as well. Or Symboli Rudolph, right? Like a pseudo ace, where they're mostly ace, but maybe they have 1 or 2 debuffs. But yeah, I just threw this on because it just seemed like a good point, and I think it was reduced cost as well. Otherwise, I could have got maybe Curvature, but I think this is higher potential. And maybe just helps my Taiki stay out front if I'm slowing everyone else in the back, right? But yeah, this looks good. I got Pump Some Iron and Redshift, which should be big improvements. Left-handed and whatever. Go Home Specialist, pretty crucial. Unlocking potential. Yeah, this is now what we're going to use. I also just have like a random Nice Nature that I made on the fly with terrible inspirations. Like I used 1 Guts inspirations that were my own. Like I didn't borrow anything for it, just because they had Tether and Trickery and whatever. And this is what I came up with, and it's been working fine enough. It's what I need, I guess. Would have been nice to have like 1 more red skill, I would say, but you know. Let's get it underway and see how well we do today. See if today's any more difficult, because I assume some people probably made some like last minute changes, but we'll see what sort of opponents there are and what we can get. We're probably just gonna skip through the races this time though, rather than watch them, because technically we've already qualified, so they're not as exciting like watch. But we might watch the races tomorrow when it's round 2. However, I also feel like I'm gonna get crushed tomorrow, so maybe it's not as interesting to watch. Looks like I'm the favorite here, so that means their stats are probably worse. Yeah, their Ogre Cap. a little lacking on speed, and only has Gourmand, no Maestro. This is just like my Teo. It's less speed than my Teo, but everything else is like the same. Where it missed Maestro and it has 900. It actually got to 900 stam. Unlucky, bro. Yeah, it looks like I should be pretty favored here. Oh, this is actually a carry. Nice nature. Or maybe a pseudo carry. No, it only has late surgers. I thought it might be running like, you know, Mystifying or something. Interesting. I guess I don't really have to look at them too closely. I just kind of wanted to see. It's interesting to see what other people have built, or like how good their lineups are, I guess. So I thought I would look a little. Yeah, let's get it underway and see what we do here. We'll skip through the first part and just watch the end. Yeah, it looks like I'm pretty strong, but someone else is actually in front. Agnes? But if my gold ship's already in front, I'm pretty sure I win. Yeah, looks like we get 1-2 finish. Feels good. Nice. I think this gold ship's actually pretty good. I think this gold ship also covers what I need, which is if Taiki gets slowed too much or fatigued too much or whatever, this gold ship actually has enough stamina to always overcome it, generally, unless she like misses the blue skills. And also has a decent amount of speed. Let's go, 1-2 finish. Starting strong. Oh, I forgot to show it, but there's a little thing at the top right you can click after the race. That's actually quite interesting because you can see the scores of other people and like how they finished up in their own runs, which is interesting to look at because it can kind of give you a gauge of how well their lineup compares overall as well. I met a couple teams yesterday, sometimes at the same time, whereas like someone who went 5-0 and someone who went like 4-1, and that was pretty sketchy. Ooh. So we got Great Mood Taiki, but they also got Great Mood Marozensky and Great Mood Gold Chip, so... And my Gold Chip got Bad Mood. But it looks like we're favored still. Yeah, our stats look the best again. Theirs are like a little lacking. The Marozensky's okay, but 1.5. I almost used a Marozensky like this, but I think mine had like 800 something stam instead of 900. Ooh, B medium. Oh no, dude. You didn't even have any inspiration under medium? She starts at B, which means you only need one star medium. Yikes. But the gold chip's a little scary. Just for speed. But it only has one blue skill, so the gold chip could actually get fatigued. I should be the favorite, but there was a couple that had like some potential to beat me. But I think my Taiki and maybe my gold chip has Bad Mood. But I think they both could be good enough here. We'll see. Unless that... I was afraid of their gold chip. Their gold chip has a lot of speed. But I thought they might get fatigued, but maybe there wasn't enough debuffs on the end closers. I think their gold chip's actually going to take it. Oh no. Oh, wait, they got fatigued. Look at that. Look how fast she fizzled out at the end. Did you see that? Oh, that was a perfect example of why stamina matters so much, or like maybe even guts a bit at the end, right? It's so easy to fizzle out at the end of the run. That being said, my gold chip wasn't there to blast forward into second either, so that... I'm glad my Taiki stuck up front enough. Because my gold chip was not there to take over like I was expecting. I thought my gold chip would be around the same as theirs, and then my gold chip would finish ahead once theirs ran out of stamina. But I guess their gold chip hung on long enough to like end up in the top 3 or whatever. And then someone else was also top 3, was it Ogre or something? Okay, we're favorites again. We don't have any great moods, but the only great moods are nice nature, so should be good in this here. Double S's, but not very high stats. Looks like we're pretty favored here. Their stats are just lacking. Definitely not facing as tough opponents so far today. Like a couple of the aces were like slightly scary, but obviously we still won. But they definitely weren't as scary as yesterday's stuff. There was a few yesterday that were pretty strong comparatively. My gold ship is surprisingly not excelling forward towards the end and getting into placement though. But yeah, I want to show this. This page is kind of cool. You can get some little snippets on everything. And then this to see how people finish. This was my last run, I guess, probably, or maybe my last 5 races. Taiki's usually my carry. Which honestly surprises me. I didn't necessarily think Taiki was going to be my carry, but I think it's just because she has Maestro and Gourmand with 820 stam, which ends up being just enough to last, generally. And 1200 speed. If I could actually make a gold chip with 1200 speed and still have good stam, I would have really liked her, but for some reason I can never get enough speed while also getting the stam I want. Realistically, I should just have like 100 or 150 less stam and get 1200 speed on my gold chip, but I'd probably need different inspirations that boost speed or something. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, we should be pretty favored here. Ooh. They actually have one with big stam, but the speed is... What is this? Where's your stamina? I mean, the only one I think here that has a chance would be like the Teo, and the Teo's speed is way too low. Unless I somehow end up super fatigued. But... was the Marzenski any good? No. Surely we blast ahead of everyone here, right? Because we just have better speed. The Teo is actually staying up there though. It's crazy, right? Just because the Teo has 1150 stam, it's actually staying in there, even though its speed is like 600 something. It actually beat my gold ship somehow. I think it's mostly because my gold ship was following behind it and getting blocked. But my gold chip technically has like 500 speed over the Teo with what I would think is similar stamina. But yeah, kind of crazy. I do think in some of these races the biggest thing is just having enough stamina to stay to the end, even if your speed is bad. Because if you don't have enough stamina, you're gonna lose to people that do, even if their speed is bad, right? Ooh. My gold chip has great mood this time. My Taiki has bad. But we're favored again, so yeah, it looks like the stats are pretty low. We do have the rice shower with the big stam, but it looks like it's mostly my runners that are best again. Surprisingly easy today. I think for anyone who hasn't qualified yet, this would be the day to try for it, because the opponents seem much easier. I feel like a lot of people should be able to make Group A. if they like tried to make something for this, right? Like as you saw, that person with the 600 speed, 1100 stam Teo was even close to me. So like if you make something like that, you could probably even just get through just by winning the stam check, essentially. My Taiki's the one winning everything though, apart from one race that my gold chip won. Yeah, these people are like none of them are getting wins. They're like really weak lineup. I don't know if I'm just getting lucky with who I'm facing or what, but I didn't have a 5-0 yesterday. But it's pretty nice. We'll take pretty nice getting the 2 statues. And of course, a bunch of carrots. Whatever else. I think it's generally worth to just use all these up, so we're gonna do that. And we'll probably go even quicker through it this time. Same lineup every time. I could try some different gold chips, but I'm pretty positive this is the best one I have. Because it has left-handed and also fits the stamina requirements I want. So I'm gonna just keep using this one. Honestly, these scenes are kind of funny. They should have more of those scenes when you're like loading stuff or something. Ooh. Okay, this might actually be a challenge. Whoever Box is seems to have strong runners, and the gold chip got great mood for him. Or whoever. Let's check out the gold. Oh my god. This isn't Box's, is it? No, this is the other person's. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. Yeah, Box has a 1200 speed. So this is what I was thinking I should maybe do. Is get 1200 speed and then run Maestro plus after school, was it Go Home Specialist or whatever, the gold one? This gold chip, however, can run out of stamina because there's only one gold skill. And the Ogre Cap can also run out of stamina, even with Gourmand Maestro. This is the scariest one, Daiwa. Pace Chaser Daiwa. I wonder why this one's number 5 favorite. Maestro. Oh, it's Breath of Fresh Air though, and not Gourmand, so it's not as scary, but it's still scary. So yeah, in my opinion, it should be my runners and the Daiwa, and then maybe the gold chip, depending what debuffs go on the gold chip. The 3rd favorite gold chip. The gold chip got great mood or whatever too, so it could actually survive stamina wise, even with debuffs, I guess. We'll see what happens, but hopefully we win here. The Daiwa looks like she got slowed too much. Yeah, it looks like we're favored here. Assuming we are catching up. I feel like I am. Is this Ogre Cap actually surviving? Holy. Is there an Ogre Cap with enough stamina? Didn't the Ogre Cap have like 700 stam? Did she just not get slowed? Fatigue? That's surprising. Wasn't it this one, right? How did I lose to this? 3 wins out of 35 races. It must have just had perfect blue skill usages and whatever, but also some of the nice natures must have missed her or something, because 700 should still get fatigued even with this, I believe. Assuming you get hit by a golden fatigue. What is it, Mystifying Murmur or whatever? Wow. I did not think that would be neat. I did think the Daiwa would be there, and the Daiwa was actually up there. She was like third or something, right? Maybe fourth. I think it was third. I think I had second and fourth, and the Daiwa had third. But I was not expecting that Ogre. I thought she would get fatigue checked too hard. Okay, great mood Taiki. Favorite is Rudolph. That's very scary. This Teo looks scary. If it has double blue, it does. So we might lose to Teo. We might lose to Gold Chip. Nice Nature looks pretty scary on the one. We might lose to the other Gold Chip. And we definitely will lose to the Rudolph. Okay. Wow. Once upon a time, I thought today's races were easier. And then suddenly, we're facing this. So, we'll probably just lose here. But there's a chance we win. There's definitely some of them that can get fatigue checked. We're doing surprisingly well, considering this lineup is a lot scarier than the one I just faced and I lost against the previous one. But somehow my Taiki must not have got slowed, because she is just taking it off. Let's go. Let's go Taiki. Fine. I'm not gonna lie, I've started to like some of my runners, like Taiki Shuttle, a lot more the more I've played through her careers. I'm like, yo, these characters are actually kind of interesting. Marozensky as well was one of those. I was like, I mean, obviously I knew Marozensky was good, but I don't know. I feel like when I play through their careers, I'm like, yo, she kind of won, and she's kind of cool. Oh my god. Smart Falcon favorite? What? What am I looking at? The gold chip looks... Does it have double blue? Oh my god, this gold chip is crazy strong too. Does it have like left-handed or something too? But it has some pretty good stuff. The gold chip is crazy scary. This gold chip is kind of just a stam check one, which is kind of like what mine is too. Just out stam everyone potentially. Smart Falcon! Not as scary with only one blue. But definitely strong if it does not get fatigued. Same with Ogre Cap. But Ogre Cap actually has blues. So it could be scary. There's this Ogre Cap, Smart Falcon, and like one of the gold chips. Could all easily take it depending on who gets debuffed. It looks like my Taiki is doing decent, but not decent enough. Unless these two end up fatigued, which might be happening. We got a speed boost, but yeah, it looks like they're a little faster. I did think Gold Chip, Smart Falcon were scary, and then I thought Ogre had a small chance, which she was like 5th. But definitely still some some scary lineups out there. Apparently they're not all as easy as my first matches. The deviation where you can go 5-0 one time and then I could end up going 1-4 or 2-3 or something here still if I lose out. Kind of crazy. There's definitely a big gap based on who you face. And what moods you get. Like here, my Taiki should be really good. Because there's no way she gets fatigued with great mood and double blue. My gold ship, however, won't get fatigued, but she won't have enough speed with bad mood potentially. It looks like I was favored already. Yeah. Looks like only the Rudolph is particularly. Well, maybe this gold chip and then the Rudolph. Otherwise, it looks like my gold chip and Taiki should be pretty good. Yeah, so these were the three I think that I mentioned, right? Rita Bryan, Kimberly, or maybe I mentioned four. They were like all at something. Maybe not. No, I didn't mention Taishin because she had too low stamina. Oh my Taiki actually got fatigued, but the Rudolph also got fatigued and or blocked at the same time. Holy, there must have been a lot of debuffs for that. Because I had great mood and double blues. Or maybe one of my blues didn't go off. I'm not sure. Glad we won that though. I wonder what scores they had. What kind of lineup or scores did their lineups get? Taishin 1 win. Gold ship 3, Rudolph 1. So yeah, Alteria for instance goes 4 and 1. The other person is 1 and 4 though. Only the Taishin getting 1 lucky win. Probably against a lineup without debuffers or something. Thought, where's the other one? Oh, I thought this Narita Bryan would maybe. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of the previous match. I thought there was some other Narita Bryan with like 1200, 800, but I think that was like a previous race. Never mind. Yeah, it was really only that one person's lineup that was scary there. The Symboli plus the gold chip, I think. But my Taiki held on barely. Feels good, man. Look at these things. Yeah. Gold chip favorite, Taiki favorite, but bad mode. So Taiki could end up struggling here with bad mode. Gold chip's a little scary. You have 2 blue. 1 and 2/3 blue. I don't know. Because I think non-gold skills are like 1/3 of the value, kinda, for recovery skills. It's different for speed and acceleration skills. But... Okay, we should be pretty favorited here, except for the 1 gold chip, I think, right? There's 1 gold chip like 1150, 800 or something, or 1200, 850. But the others look like they just get stam checked, like the Opera and the Suzuka and stuff, assuming they get hit by debuffs. Even without getting hit by debuffs, I think they were low enough stamina, to be honest. Yeah, even my bad mood Taiki is way up here, and my gold chip is coming up to it. Nice 1-2 finish. The gold chip was 3rd place as I kind of expected. Like I did think their 1 gold chip had the best chance, but we still took the 1-2. Yeah, as you can see, they have mostly losses. McQueen actually got a win in one of the races, and gold chip. I think the gold chip was the scary one, but even that gold chip was not very good results overall in their runs. Okay, so 3 and 2, which is not bad. Anything at 3 wins or higher is very worth to always run. I do think it's generally worth anyways, because it's only 30 carats for the last run, and the rest of the runs are tickets, so you only have 1 run you have to pay for. And 30 carats is nothing, especially if you get 3 wins, because then it pays for itself, right? so we're gonna run them all. Maybe we skip through these a little faster now. Although it is interesting to see the lineups and holy moods. No one bad mood, multiple greats, multiple goods. What did I get? Good and normal. Sadly, the nice nature one doesn't matter too much. I guess technically it boosts wit, which means higher activation chance. But it looks like we're favorited, so yeah, we should be favorited versus this. We look strong here. Surprisingly, my Taiki's behind the Ogre. Only had like 700 stam. But maybe the Ogre got out of the certain debuffs, like my debuffs, whereas my Taiki maybe got hit by debuffs. Or maybe my Taiki got hit by speed debuffs? Sure. But my gold chip came in clutch. And that's the key. If my Taiki fails from getting massively hit by stamina debuffs or speed debuffs or something, the idea is that my gold chip will have enough stam no matter what generally to make it through, and hopefully enough speed to pass up. Okay, so Addy went... Where's Addy's third? Am I fine? Oh, it doesn't even show their gold chip. They must have had a different runner before. But their Ogre actually won multiple races. I'm surprised this won multiple races, or like is doing that good. Because I don't think Thunderbolt step matters too much, does it? Maybe it's okay. But like only one gold blue skill and the other two are like, you know, low level blues. Oh, did he miss Maestro? Unlucky. But we won. Special week. I do think special week gets very good stat lines. So I have bad mode and great. My Taiki's the favorite, but... Well, the Ogre looks scary. Only Maestro though. So maybe. If she gets debuffed enough. Special week is super scary. I think special week must have like 10-20 or 20-10 type natural boost to like speed and stam, right? She ends up with a pretty scary stat line from what I've seen. But Iron will, so no anything else, no Ormond. But Iron Will could actually proc if like there's enough up there, right? Yeah, special week is the scariest for sure. But the Ogres are a little scary too. Maybe even the gold chip. Everything's scary in this round. Definitely lose to a lot of things this round. Yeah, looks like special week is up there. Unless they get completely fatigued here, which they did just get tethered and stuff. I don't think I'm fast enough, am I? My Taiki looks way too slow. My gold chip's not catching up fast enough. We're like third, fourth, or second, fourth. I think third, fourth. That was a tough one. Second, fourth. We actually passed the ogre there by like a neck or something. I assume the special week person probably went 4-1 or 5-1 or 5-0. I mean, the special week won twice, and what's the other one? Oh, maybe not. They actually went 2-3. They must have got really unlucky then to have the special week go 2-3. I mean, I guess they do have a mediocre second blue skill, but 1200, 1100 should generally win still, I would think. I mean, they definitely qualified Group A, but it's probably just their last 5 matches went poorly or something. It just shows their last 5, right? Yeah, those lineups are definitely gonna be scary next round. Because I don't think I'm strong enough to win next round unless I get a lucky matchup, which you do get like 8 tries, right? So 8 tries to get 3 out of 5 good matchups seems doable. Like, I think it's possible. Even with what I have. Ogre looked scary. Taishin, Teo. A lot of stuff looks scary here, actually. Definitely a lot of stuff I could lose to. Honestly, I think if my gold chip had like medium S rank or like another 50 to 100 speed, it would have been great. And honestly, it could have if any of its last like 3 or so turns in career had got a good rainbow in speed. But she didn't. She got like 20 speed or when she could have got like 70, right? Nice. Taiki actually won that. I think that was actually a tough matchup, but yeah, the Genesis person won 3 out of their last 5. I kind of wanted to look through the lineup, but I did see I was the favorites, so maybe their stuff's kind of weak. I don't know. The Ogre was 3rd favorite, which is always scary because Ogre can be pretty strong. Is that my gold chip up there already? If my gold chip's already up there, it looks really good for me. Ooh, my Taiki got rushed. I think my Taiki got blocked probably by this nice nature or something. Why was a nice nature up there? Was it like a pace chaser nice nature? I don't know what am I looking at. Gold chip though. Gold chip. Holy. Winning by like distance pretty much, or like 8 links or something. Yeah, 8 links. I was not expecting gold chip to win by 8 links because she doesn't even have 1100 speed, let alone 1200. I mean, technically with left-handed and whatever she might, but you know, she doesn't have face. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so the Sen person's actually pretty strong. Ooh, Gourmand mate. Oh my god, S medium, dude. How did I just crush this? I think Ace Chasers got hit hard this match, which is probably why my Taiki was way back there too, right? Because this person's Ogre is very strong, but I somehow won with my gold chip. Let's go. Holy. I think that's the benefit I have with my gold chip here is the matches where my Taiki struggles are the type of matches where gold chip might do really good. Because it's basically when pace chasers get hit hard, right? Or like super stam checked or whatever. And those are the matches my gold chip survives stamina wise and just boosts forward from the back. Favorite it again. Looks like there's a gold chip that's maybe scary. Maybe this one. S medium. Double blue. Yeah, this one's very scary. It's mostly just that one gold chip that's very scary. Because she has huge speed, decent power, and enough stamina alongside double gold blue skills. Golden blue skills, or whatever. Gold, rare blue skills. Whatever they're called. Golden recoveries. Ooh, we just had a bunch of stuff up, but is it enough? Ooh, I think the gold chip got fatigue there. Yeah, look, their gold chip's falling. Nice. I think we had like all seeing eyes and stuff go off. But is this one the scary gold chip? Because this one looks like it's passing me. Unless my Taiki can manage to hold on. No. Dang. We got rid of one gold chip, but it must have been the weaker one, because that one still boosted throughout. Which one was it? I assume it was this point. Dang. Yeah. This one has just so much speed. As long as it survives with the double blue, that gold chip is very strong. I thought my all-seeing eyes and stuff and whatever were gonna help enough, but looked like it hung on well enough. This one costs carrots, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I think we went 5-0, 3-2, 3-2, right? I thought I was gonna get some really good runs because my previous two, or the last two I did yesterday were 4-1, and the one I did today was 5-0. But since then it's 3-2, 3-2, so definitely still some strong lineups for sure. We've definitely seen a few beastly runners out there. Gold chip, special week, and Ogre and stuff. We like favorite here. We'll probably only check at the end these times. Ooh, someone else actually running a Taiki. I'm not sure if I've actually seen like any Taikis so far besides my own. Maybe one. Why is their Taiki already fatigued? Oh no, they're running Taiki and Haru and trying to like block people. Like as front runners. They just try to have them go at front runner at the start and then slow down the pace chasers, I think, right? Anyways, I'm not gonna watch that anymore, but I wanted to see that at the start. Oh, someone actually passed me already. Who is it? Volley? I think my gold chip can win here though, right? This one's pretty close. I think my gold chip hangs on and wins though. I hope. Let's go, gold chip! Yeah. But it seems to work out exactly how I want. If my Taiki is the one that gets crushed by debuffs and whatever, then my gold chip's there to clean up. Otherwise, it's just Taiki that wins, right? Generally. That being said, it would have been nice to have a little bit stronger gold chip. If I could have had 100 more speed, it would have been amazing. Which, all it takes is like an extra good rainbow or something, or I could have had a bunch more, but not the best moods for me, and they got like great moods, but hopefully we're strong here. There seems to be a lot of nice natures though. I'm surprised there isn't more like grass wonders and stuff, because I think speed checks might have been better than stam checks to some extent. The thing is, there are a lot of people that did not build enough stamina, so stam checks are pretty strong. Although, holy, this must have been a strong lineup. Their gold chip and tail were pretty far ahead. Or I got debuffed a lot, I'm not sure. They did have Rudolph, which might have been debuffing too. Who is it? Teo gold chip? This person, maybe? Respectable numbers. Medium S. Mateo, oh my god, 1,000 with Gourmand Maestro. No power, but medium S and tons of stam. Pretty strong. I'm not surprised I lost to that, but I am surprised I lost by that much. I assume I just got debuffed worse, or the debuffs hurt me more, or my debuffer was not as good, which wouldn't be surprising either. Because my debuffer was kind of just on the fly. I literally just... I wasn't going to run a debuffer, and then I just tossed in some stuff and ran it, and didn't even win the URA finale, and stuck with it, and I was like, oh, this is good enough. And that's what I've been using, is this nice nature. Silver collector, by the way. Bad mood gold chip, but great mood Taiki. So this is a Taiki match, hopefully. Ogre looks scary. Gold chip looks scary. The old 1200 stam gold chip. Just the stam check, in case everyone gets fatigued. I don't think it's a bad play. Like having one ace that just stam checks everyone, and then one ace that tries to speed forward. But it looks like I'm stronger than everyone here. Ooh, my Taiki actually ran out of stamina though and got third, I think. But gold chip stuck it out. I got third, right? Yeah. The gold chip actually passed me. Oh, it was this one. This one's really strong. It's not surprising. Medium S. Late S as well. I wonder if it actually ran as late. No, they didn't close it. Interesting. Interesting matches. Wide variety of levels of what the opponents have. Some 1200 stam, 600 speed runners, some 1200 speed, 400 stam. Ooh, El Condor Pasa. I am surprised I didn't see more El Condor Pasa, because I feel like quite a few people probably got her to 3-star already, and she was like one of the first legend races. And so I thought people might actually use her here, but it really wasn't used like at all by me. Am I gonna get crushed here? Or was my gold chip gonna come through? My Taiki did surprisingly mediocre. I don't know if my gold chip pushes through. This looks like a big gap. And Narita Bryan just got a velocity up. So. Let's go! Get stamp checked! Narita Bryan ran out of gas at the end. Holy. You could totally see her just collapse at the end without stamp. I kind of want to check her stats now. Where's the con? Yeah, she's a bit weak. But the Narita Bryan. The Narita Bryan's pretty strong. But, yeah, she didn't get Gourmand. if she had Gourmand instead of these two blues, I think she would have won that race. Because you could see the final like 2% of the race. She just collapsed in stamina. And my gold chip passed. Which obviously wouldn't have happened if she had Gourmand instead of two small blues. Because it's like, two small blues is worth like 0.3, and one rare blue is worth like 0.55 stamina. So it's kind of a big difference. You really want rare blues if you can get rare blues. It's more viable to get non-rare orange skills than to get non-rare recovery blue skills. Same with green skills. Green skills are also good at 1 point wonders. Because you get like 40 points to a stat for... Like left-handed is 40 speed for 1 point, and then 60 speed total, like plus 20 more if you get a second point. It's not cost effective, but it's still good if you know what race it is. Okay, we look good here against that one person. Yeah, we look good here. Unless they don't get stamina checked, we should be strong here. But surely they get stamina checked because there's... Was there only 2 nice natures? Maybe they don't get stamina checked. It's possible some of these 700 staminas, especially if they have 2 gold blue skills, they might actually stick it out to the end. But we... Oh yeah, it looks like we checked them with all seeing eyes there. Let's go. Ooh, actually got breath of fresh air, but it's a little late. My Taiki actually got stam check, which is surprising. Maybe one of her gold skills didn't go off. Because surely one nice nature shouldn't stam check my... I guess she could. If she gets lots of stuff on it, right? Nice, 4 and 1. Alright, overall decent results today. I'm pretty sure it was 5-0, 3-2, 3-2, and 4-1. Yesterday was 3-2, 2-3, which had weaker lineup, and then 4-1, 4-1, which had also a weaker lineup but slightly better than the first 2 I used. But yeah, pretty good overall. Looks like I'm on average around maybe 4 wins, which makes me think I have a small chance to at least get one of the matches, or one of the sets of 5 to go 3 wins, right? I'm definitely not favored. I think there will be strong competition, but there might be some weaker competition that gets through that I can still get 3 wins off of, right? Especially with how many tries you get. So we'll see what happens in round 2 tomorrow. There'll be 2 days of round 2 as well. But this was round 1, and it looks like I did pretty well. 7 out of the 8 times I got at least 3 wins, including 3 4 wins and 1 5 win. So